Hello viewers, another day of the Advent series with me, DORTMUND GFM, and we're going through my top 25 favourite players. If you don't know that by this point, then I don't know where you've been. This one's a little later today. Sorry everyone, apologies for that. But yes, let's talk about this player that is the next on the list then. We're getting very close to the top 10, and this player is just missing out, which is a bit of a shame, but I mean, he's beating off a lot of competition to get to this position. And we go then to FM 15. That's right, 4 years ago, nearly 4 years ago to the day that this series was actually going on at time of recording this as well. And it's the Swindon lot. It's Craig Tanner. That's right. For those that are thinking, who the hell is Craig? You might be new. You're probably new. For those that have been watching a very long time, this will come as no surprise to you. One of the best players I had in a short period of time. Here's him scoring a free kick late on when we needed it to happen. They've been trying to sit on a lead. And now oh, Tanner. Oh, Craig Tanner! I get very excited by Craig Tanner. I'm so surprised it's worked out. It was a bit of a punt when I bought him. I knew the formation I wanted to play because I've played it before, and I thought, this is the sort of team that it could work well with. We had a player like Obika, who's a natural goal scorer. Our defence and goalkeeper were pretty steady, actually. I didn't have to worry about them too much. In the midfield, we had a couple of midfielders that were really good. So I wasn't worried about that either, but there was that creative outlet we missed. I didn't want to play wingers. I wanted to play someone just behind the front two, and it's worked absolute wonders. So there he is then. You can see there, big goal, and I'll talk about him in glowing ways there. We had him for 2 seasons, and in terms of goals and assists, viewers, he performed above all expectations. We started in League One at Swindon, and in that first year, he banged in goals and assists for fun, and then in the Championship, stepped up easily and did the exact same thing again. He was replaced in year 3 by Mario Götze, or it was year 4, I can't quite remember, year 4 or year 3, by Mario Götze, and in that he didn't come back on loan to me, but a few years later we signed him again. He even scored some goals in the Premier League for me. This was like 3 or 4 years later, and he picked himself up a Champions League winners medal. And you might think that compared to some of the other players on the list, right, we had Altidal recently on this list, and he provided a lot more for me in terms of goals and what he did for me as a team at Thames. But for Craig Tanner, you've got to remember, when I first started YouTube, I had no connection to any players of like random teams, and Craig Tanner was the first of that. Before the Danny Grahams, the Andy Tannoys, the Michael Emerys, before all these players that have existed before that, Craig Tanner was one of those players. And he responded on Twitter, I think, at one point as well, and was aware that it was going on. Now, for a young player at Reading to be a star at Swindon, it was a little strange for him as well. I think he went to Plymouth after that, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know what he's doing now. But wherever you are, Craig Tanner, you meant something to me for a short period of time, for 60 episodes of the Swindon lot, and for those that watched it as well, I'm sure you'll remember him fondly. Craig Tanner, welcome to the Hall of Fame. This list wouldn't be complete without you. Again, there's lots of you sitting there going, I literally don't know who this is. Go back and watch the Swindon lot. I didn't use a face cam, so definitely worth it. I'll see you tomorrow for more in the morning, 10 AM, as it's the weekend. Goodbye everyone. If you're watching in the future, the times don't matter. I mean, time still does matter. Don't be late for things. Right? That's a warning.